What if the smartest lawyer in the city got blinded by the biggest criminal in the city, but then he gets his sight back to become a superhero? That is the plot of The Black Bat. The Black Bat is kind of inspired by Batman. I'm not going to say it's a copy of Batman because the story is completely different. I'm not saying better, I'm saying different. The Black Bat, the main character is this bald guy. I forgot his name, I'm not going to search for it. So bald guy apparently became the Black Bat, and in the intro of the movie they show you the Black Bat doing his thing. He's rescuing a woman from being bullied by thugs. And for some reason, while he's rescuing her, he does this. And I know it's supposed to be intimidating, but it looks more like he's just fucking flashing them, like traumatizing them with his penis. Maybe that's his fucking secret move, you know? Whenever in doubt, just whip your cock out. He saves this woman, he kills the fucking bad guys with his gun, because that's his preferred weapon of choice. And then he goes on to his backstory on how he became the Black Bat. Apparently, he used to be the district attorney in the city, which is pretty much the big boy lawyer who sends the big boy criminals to jail. And this time, he was going after the biggest, boyest criminal in the city. This guy. I know, he looks scary. Just calm down, don't piss your pants. So, while he's trying to send this guy to jail, he's one day sleeping in his house the day before the fucking court case, and someone breaks into his house. Is he there to kill him? Who knows? But this guy apparently has ultra instinct, and he just deducts that someone's gonna kill him. And on an unrelated note, which has nothing to do with the movie, his bed for some reason has 2 layers of like pillows and covers for some reason. I don't know. I found that weird. Okay, back to the story. So apparently, before the guy even reaches his bed, this guy's already outside of the bed, pointing the gun at the back of the head of the guy who broke into his house. But surprise, surprise, the guy who broke into the house isn't there to kill him. He's there to help him. He's Kirby, and I can never forget his name because he's a beautiful man. So Kirby apparently came to warn him that someone's going to break into his house and try to kill him tonight. Which, I mean, I don't know why he's there to warn him. This motherfucker has 53 senses. He already knew you were coming. But anyway, he's there. Apparently, the reason Kirby wants to help the lawyer is because he sent Kirby's brother to jail, which is usually a cause for revenge. But Kirby doesn't believe in revenge. Kirby believes in peace, and I don't know why he's there. So then they try to come up with a plan on how to trick the person who's actually gonna come and kill him. And the plan they come up with is that Kirby's gonna be the one risking his life in the bed while the bald guy just chills outside waiting for the criminal to do something. The bad guy says some cringy ass line about how he's gonna kill him, then the superhero, bald man, says some cringy ass line, then shoots him. Like, the bald guy just stood there and waited for the criminal to say something before shooting him. If he never said anything and just shot, Kirby would be dead. What would this movie be without Kirby? Huh? Nothing. Anyway, Kirby doesn't die, and I don't know why the fuck Kirby was in the bed in the first place. I mean, I'm sure he has extra pillows laying around that could do the same job that Kirby did, but they risked Kirby's life because fuck Kirby, I guess. The next day comes, they survive the encounter, they call the cops and tell them that, oh, we killed some guy in my house. Apparently that's not a problem, that's not going to stop any court cases. So the court case goes on. He's on his way to the big boy court case with the big boy criminal, but then he's talking with his assistant, and the conversation with his assistant pretty much goes like this. Mr. Big Boy Lawyer, I don't think we should try to go against this criminal. He's very scary, very bad. But justice must be done. But seriously, he's killed so many people. He is so bad. He's probably gonna fuck you up. But justice must be done. And this goes on for a while until eventually the fucking assistant spills some acid into his eyes, making him blind. And he is the calmest reaction to becoming blind and having acid thrown at him.
I can't see. I can't see.
Also, this gets me wondering, why the fuck would the bad guy choose to do that instead of just like burning the evidence that the guy has? If you have his attorney working for you, or if you have his assistant working for you, just have her like get rid of the evidence. That's way more beneficial than having a one-time use throwing fucking fermented cum into his eyes or whatever the fuck that was. Anyway, that's what happens. Apparently, just because the guy's blind, all the evidence is gone. The bad guy is not in danger anymore. So now, the bald man is depressed in his house, drinking alcohol. And for some reason, every time he takes a sip from the glass, he puts it away. And this is pissing me off because he's blind now. I don't know why every time he takes a sip from the alcohol, he puts the glass away, like far away. Like, motherfucker, you're blind. Just keep it on you. It's not heavy. But that's unrelated. That's not important to the story. Apparently, then he calls for Kirby because he's running out of alcohol. Kirby comes down from the fucking attic because apparently he lives in the fucking bald guy's attic now. That was a fast revelation. Kirby went from being a stranger to living in his attic and being his bitch. But you know, Kirby can make his own choices. I'm not going to judge him. And while he's being depressed and moody, some girl comes to him and says, "Oh, I can fix your blindness." Even though he's been to every doctor in the city, she knows how to fix the blindness. And we're never told how she fixes the blindness. She just says, "I know some professionals, probably some fucking anti-vaxxers. They probably just, put some essential oils in his eyes." But it works. He now has his sight back. But even better, he can now see in the dark. That's his superpower. He can see in the dark. And he decides that that's the best superpower to go against a fucking criminal syndicate. And I'm just gonna say, that's not a superpower. That's worthless. The counter to your superpower is a fucking light switch. Unless the criminals live in a fucking grotto or fucking cave without electricity, how the fuck is that useful? Oh fuck, the superhero's here. Turn the lights on. Oh, there he is. But apparently, don't worry about it. He becomes a superhero. He then starts his chase of the big bad boy. So apparently he doesn't know where the big bad boy's base is, which makes no sense because he's going to sue the fucking criminal, the big bad boy. So he should have some information on him, but apparently has nothing on him. So he goes after the thugs of the big bad boy, who lead him to the headquarters of the biggest baddest boy. Also, to find the criminal thugs, he apparently meets the oiliest man in the world in a strip club, who then tells him where to find the thugs. I don't know why this movie needed a scene where he goes to a strip club with an oily middle-aged man to watch strippers when he knew the information already, considering he's the lawyer who was about to send him to jail. He breaks into the headquarters with a gun, goes against the whole fucking syndicate, which is a fuck ton of people, and he's okay for the most part because it's dark. I don't know, they don't have fucking light switches in the fucking headquarters of the criminal base. Anyway, it's going all well and swell. He's beating everyone up, killing him, doing whatever the fuck he wants because he has no ethical or moral values. But then he gets to a room where the criminal has set up a trap. He's surrounded by fucking ARs and machine guns while he's there with his fucking cock out and only a pistol. He's standing there unarmed against a fucking ring of bad guys and the criminal mastermind. How do you think he escapes? Comment how you think he escapes because there's no way you guess this. He pulls a fucking dynamite out of his fucking suit. A dynamite. He just fucking pulls that thing out like, "Oh yeah, this is my casual backup resort. I'm just gonna blow you all up." I should not hold my hand like this. It looks like I'm holding a cock. Anyway, this makes everyone run away, which fair enough. I mean, if I was being paid minimum wage to do a fucking criminal warlord business, I would leave too if someone pulled out dynamite. Fair enough. So then the big battle between the bad guy and the bald guy resumes. It happens. I don't know good English. It happens.
Here, I'm in charge.
Truly a masterpiece. I don't know why people fucking glorify Endgame so much. This is clearly a better fight. So then, he has to make a choice. And even though he's been killing thugs like it's nothing, killing every fucking minimum wage worker the big bad boy has working under him, he doesn't kill the big bad boy himself. He sends him to jail. Which, you're okay with killing the fucking people who couldn't get work at Wendy's, so now they work for the crime boss, but you're not okay with killing the crime boss. That's where you draw the line. I'll kill any innocent person, but the crime guy? Oh fuck, that's too far, man. Something I forgot to mention is that he then blows up the warehouse of the criminal, which is probably where all the evidence was, but he didn't need the evidence because he still managed to send him to prison. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Anyway, this now cements him as a superhero of the city who's now gonna go ahead and fight other criminals. And that's when the movie ends. An absolute masterpiece. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See ya. Subscribe, like. I forgot how to end videos. Okay, goodbye.